Hey guys, so we're back at the original Our Weekend Homestead. Lisa was canning all last fall, and we noticed that our pantry, which was the pantry that was in here when we bought the home back in 2002, was kind of a track home construction grade pantry, and all of the glass jars full with all of the goodness is starting to take a toll.
It's pretty scary when you look at it and you think of all the time that you've spent canning, growing, canning, preserving the food, and then to put it in the pantry and it looked like it might possibly fall down. So it's been something that we've been really wanting to get done, but it's a project to take everything out. And a project to build the new supports for the pantry. So today that is what we're going to be doing. We're going to get started on that project, and we're going to take you along and show you how it goes.
Yep, wish us luck. So the plan is not to deconstruct and reconstruct and re-engineer the whole pantry, because honestly we don't plan on being here long term. The plan is to take what's here, which is held up, but these supports don't follow down all the way to the floor, so when you put a ton of weight on the bottom, this is tended to sag. And then I don't know if the camera catches it, and I haven't put a tape to it, but I will in a minute. These shelves are starting to sag in the middle. So we're going to build some supports on either side, and then we're going to put some supports underneath the shelves just to give it some extra beef. All right, there's my starting point. So the inside corner here is 71 3/4. The adjacent corner that's just 24 inches away is 71 3/8. So just in this 2-foot span from this corner back to this corner, we've already lost 3/8 of an inch. So that's the kind of stuff we're trying to correct. So I'm gonna measure all of them and then compare them to the opposite side, and if they're identical, then I can build both supports the same, so when I go out and cut, I only have to dado this stuff one way. Better video. I push into where I'm seeing them. So I can't find my dado blade, and in fairness, I haven't used it in 15-20 years. So I think the approach we're taking right now is I'm probably going to figure out my saw and how it relates to the fence, and I'm going to make cuts so I know where they're at, and then I'm just going to clear them out with the saw blade one at a time. This is some like OG Rockler stuff. I like it. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it fits.
I missed a complete one.
So while David's out in the garage cutting the supports, it's my job, unfortunately, to unload the whole pantry so that he can start putting those supports on. So I'm gonna get started pulling out all of this food. already?
Yeah. Even if we did nothing else. So, made some mistakes in cutting these bracing blocks that go to the ground. I made a couple of miscuts. We'll just fill them with putty. They're not going to affect what we're doing. The weight is still bearing where it needs to. And then we're putting in some 1x2 to give the shelf just more support. I mean, I could still push on it, so I'm like, oh, maybe it's not enough. But if you saw what was here, it was horrible. So, and then if you looked around the house, you would see how much stuff was in here. I'm shocked at how much we fit in this little pantry. So all the woodwork and stuff is finished. It came out pretty good. I've got some mistakes where I had cut the dado wrong. Like I said, I couldn't find the dado blades. I put it all in. This thing is way more stable. Now it's not bulletproof, but I think we probably made a 300 time improvement. I think by the time we put all our jars in, I think we're gonna feel secure that it's not gonna fall to the floor. Previously, before we put these in here, there was no support going to the floor. So now we have a support going to the floor. So we're gonna go get some lunch and some putty that we can fill some of these gaps and get some latex, and we're gonna prime it and just paint the wood, and then we're gonna put all our stuff back because our house is a mess because of this. So it's time to put it all back together.
So how's the project going so far?
Well, we're painting. So it's a lot of work.
Are you happy with the results?
Are you happy with the results?
I love it.
Good. That's all that matters.
Hey guys, so we are back and we have finished up the pantry project. It went pretty smooth. We had a few little hiccups here and there, but nothing that we couldn't overcome. We got all of the supports in. We did have kind of some sagging and some scary moments with the pantry beforehand. So we got rid of all that with the supports. We got it all painted and we got all of the food back in. I'm super happy with how it turned out. I love looking at all of our food in the jars, so I am contemplating on whether we should put the doors back up or not because it does look so nice. We are excited about our pantry that we're going to be building in Montana. We got some ideas from this project. So we thank you so much for following along with our channel, and if you want to help support our channel and help it grow, the best way you could do that is by subscribing and clicking the notification bell so that you get notified when we have our next video out. We have a lot going on in Montana, so you don't want to miss out on that. And we just thank you for all of your support. Leave us a note, a comment, we read them all. So stick around, see what we got coming up next, and we'll see you on the next video. Our legs back into the woodworking. That sounds dumb.